Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. Today's message is pretty simple. Follow your passion. Follow what makes you happy. And don't worry about anybody else. Because it was like I was standing there trying to figure out what I was going to do a video on today. And all of a sudden, all this stuff started flooding in because maybe this is a new step for you. Maybe this is something that you've always done. You know, some people like to color inside the lines and just do everything the way everybody else does. That's never been me. I've never followed the norm. Why would I start now? And I want to let you know, if you're one of those people that colors within the lines and you're worried about what other people think and you're worried about how is this going to look? How is this going to, should I do this? It's not normal. Who cares? Take that step. You will probably surprise yourself. This is the time to expand. This is the time to try new things. This is the time to be you. Step into the best you, the most authentic you that you can be. And don't worry about what everybody else says. I've got I sold my motorcycle, right? Everything happened perfectly. I knew the next one would come in perfectly. And my favorite color is blue. So initially I was looking for a blue motorcycle to take her place. Well, when you follow your intuition, sometimes it's not exactly what you think it's going to be. It might not be the exact color. The person that you're attracted to might not be, or the person who you're supposed to be with might not be what you think they're supposed to look like. The house. Well, I can't say that because, my house was what I wanted. So, so sometimes, yes, it works. Sometimes the universe has a better outcome for you. And I have to tell you, when I found my motorcycle, my new motorcycle, it was a deal that was beyond what I asked for. I mean, there are so many extras on this bike. It is, and I have gotten more compliments because it's red. It is a deep red. It is, and red is my set color, shades of red. I don't like the orangey red, but the deep, like the blue red, is is a second favorite color for me. And when I bought it, I can't tell you, people were like, well, I thought you wanted blue. Why? It's not blue. So what? It's what makes me happy. And I've gotten more, and this isn't why I got my bike, but it's just confirmation. More people have told me, I really like your bike. Your bike is really pretty. I love the color. Yes. I mean, my husband and I went to the park last week. I don't know. Anyway, and he's got a 2-wheel bike and mine's a trike, right? They're sitting side by side. And this little girl her family is there and we're talking to them. And she wanted to sit on one of the bikes. And we were like, okay, which one do you want to sit on? We were both, either one is perfectly fine. He would have let her sit on his and I would have let her sit on mine. And she headed straight for my bike. And she got on my bike and it was like, the thrill of being on a motorcycle. But she picked my bike. And then I started my bike and we got ready to pull away. And the car next to me, the girls rolled down the window and they said, "I love your bike." You know, sometimes the package is not your initial thought. But if you feel drawn to it, go for it. And I will tell you, this motorcycle, I didn't ever think, and this is nothing, I never thought that I would get rid of my last bike because I loved my last bike. Things just fell into place perfectly. This one is, oh my God, it is a whole nother world and it's amazing. Okay. Yes, I love my last bike, but this one is like the cherry on top. No pun intended since it's red, but it's, like I said, it's the deep red. So, and then like my relationship with my husband, people want to look at me like I'm crazy. You know, I mean, we met and in 6 weeks from meeting, we got married. People looked at me like I was nuts. It's like everything fell into place. Like literally fell into place. I mean, trying to remember when we were getting gas to go to the wedding, the pump, my husband was pumping gas. The pump just shut off. The numbers on the thing, he took a picture. It was $33.66, and the gallons were 11.111. You can't make that happen. It boom, it happened. It was a sign that this is supposed to be, among many other things. Now we're in a situation where we're doing what makes us happy. We're doing what we feel is right. Or I'm in a place where I need to do certain things I'm happy. Let's just put it that way. We're trying to figure things out. And just this week, somebody commented to me, "Well, that's not how people normally act." I don't care how people normally act. I'm not everybody else. I'm me. I do what makes me happy, and not from a selfish point. So I'm telling you, do what makes you happy. If somebody else doesn't understand it, who cares? Really, legit, who cares? You are here to live your best life for you. You're not here to live your life for anybody else. You're not here to make anybody else happy. When you come from a place of love. Now, you know, and most of you that follow me, we're not in the place of ego anymore. You've let the ego go. You've let the selfishness, you've let the I don't care about anybody else kind of thing, because from a resentment or a hate or whatever. But really, don't care about anybody else from a place of love for you, self-love. Because when you're living your best self, you're doing what makes your heart happy. Not everybody else is going to understand that because it's not their heart. Excuse me, it's their path. They're living their path. If their path makes them happy, God bless them. But I'll tell you, most people that want to question you aren't happy. They're not happy. People that will stand in your corner and back you, no matter what your decision is, are happy. They get it. They understand. It doesn't matter. I don't care what decision you make. As long as you're happy, I am all for it. I am like in your corner cheering you on. I don't care if you want to wear mismatching clothes, if you want, if you want to drive whatever you want to drive, if you want to be in a whatever house that makes you happy, if you want to date somebody or marry somebody and it's outside of the norm, what's normal? It's somebody's opinion. It's somebody's judgment. Again, let go of judgment. Let go of division. Let go of everything. And that's where we're moving. That's where, and I will tell you right now, with the lunar eclipse and the fact that I am an Aries and all these things right now, between now and April, planets are moving into my sign. The eclipse is happening in my sign. It might not be affecting you, but oh my God, it is affecting me in a positive way. I kind of laughed this morning because I woke up. The last couple nights I've woken up at like 3 o'clock and I can't get back to sleep. And this morning I finally fell back to sleep. And the dreams I had, oh my God, it was like crazy. And I've heard, make a dream journal, right? No. I started writing out my dream this morning and I said, nope. And here's my book. You want to see how far I got? I'll show you. That's how far I got. And I was like, no, this is too much work. I don't care. And I closed my book. It doesn't resonate with me. If it doesn't resonate with you, don't do it. I know what my dream was. I can replay it in my head. It was crazy. It was phenomenal. It had ferrets in it. It had, sorry, my cat hit the thing. It had, people were doing things. It made me happy. Some lady got pregnant. It literally brought me to tears. I don't even know who this woman was. Doesn't matter. There were, what else? Oh, somebody was driving a car and we were going down the road and off in the distance, I saw spaceships and I'm like, oh my God, look. And I'm showing people these spaceships. And then I turn and look and we're in like this, kind of like a video game simulation, not 3D, but it was crazy. I was like, yeah. Anyway, I can't write all that shit down and I'm not going to. It made me happy. I'm excited. I woke up in a good mood. Okay? Again, you be you. I have never lived within the boundaries of normal. I'm not going to start now. If you're there, yay. This is an amazing time for us. If you aren't there yet and you're scared, you're afraid to step outside of the norm, it's okay. It's okay. I will tell you, it's a limiting belief that you have to follow the norm. What's normal is somebody else's opinion that you were taught. You were programmed with what their version of normal is. Who says that's right? who says you're wrong for stepping outside of that and experience something new? Experience life in a different way. If something draws on your heart, if you feel the urge to do something, but there's a voice in the back of your head that says, no, that's not normal, or people are going to judge me, this is the time to do it anyway. And if somebody questions you, that's their limiting belief that it's supposed to be this way. If you are on this spiritual journey, where is that normal? You already stepped outside the lines. You already took that leap of faith. Keep going. Did it kill you? No. Did people question you? Yeah. Back when, in 2020, when COVID happened, how many of us were questioned? How many of us stepped outside the norm and didn't follow the agenda? Did it kill you? No. You know what? We're in a much better place. A lot of the people that followed the norm, God bless them, are sick or suffer consequences, or, God forbid, have died. It did kill them. Continue stepping outside the norm. Continue doing what brings you happiness and joy and bliss. Again, who cares what anybody else thinks? The people that are supposed to be in your circle are going to back you and be like, oh my gosh, that's amazing. Or, they're going to cheer you on. So, anyway, if this resonates with you, if you're there with me, if you even want to be there, my book, Cultivating Peace and Purpose, will help you step into your peace and your purpose. It's not to match anybody else's. It's your peace and your purpose. I will leave the link below. Do me a favor, click the like button, subscribe to my channel, because more of this fun stuff, as the changes are coming, as I'm getting downloads, I'm sharing them with you guys. And it's amazing. So, have an amazing day. Go do something fun today. Go do something that would just blow out of love for yourself. That people would go, what? Have you lost your mind? But in a fun way for you. Again, I don't care what they think, because it's not about them, it's about you. So if you have questions, if you need help if you have a fear of stepping outside that boundary, reach out to me. I'll help you. I'm here to help guide you through this. Maybe it's a shadow part of you that you need to work on, and that's okay. There's no judgment. So I love you. Oh my God. Like, I cannot even tell you. And for most people, they think that's crazy. But you know what? They don't get it. I love you. And I am here to support you, to help you through this journey, and to have fun. So have an amazing day, and we will talk soon.